What's up, everybody? It's Mighty Joe W here, and I have the PlayStation Plus, so I was happy to see that NBA 2K14 was just released for June for free on the PlayStation Plus. So hold on, gotta mute that real quick. 1 second. 1 second, let me put the audio back on.
As the Spurs take it to the hardwood here at the AT&T Center.
So yes, the NBA 2K14 is here just in time for the NBA playoffs. I mean, not the playoffs, the NBA Finals, excuse me. San Antonio Spurs versus Miami Heat. And I'm going to do my own little game to see how this is going to go. I'm picking the San Antonio Spurs right here. So we're going to play against the Heat. I'm excited, as I am every year. Wait, I changed the jerseys. This is not going to be easy. I didn't mean to do that. This is confusing. Alright, if I can't. No, I'm sorry. I can't do this.
That success carried right over into this year.
Yes, I can.
I think they've played at a very high level all season long.
Alright, so if you're watching, I guess I accidentally hit the.
I mean, some teams suffer a championship hangover from malaise in the following season. Not these
Well, I'm gonna
guys.
stick
They've
with
been
it.
terrific all year.
So anyway, I'm gonna see if I can talk and do this video at the same time. If you've watched my other videos, you've seen that you usually get me killed when I start talking to you. So hopefully that doesn't happen here. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about the NBA this season and the playoffs and the finals. I gotta say, as a long, diehard, lifelong NBA fan, this was the first year that I actually wasn't really excited for the NBA season. I am a Chicago Bulls fan. I'm from Chicago and San Antonio. Those are my two teams. So I think part of it for me was losing Derrick Rose again was very frustrating. You know, not having your main guy year after year kind of took the excitement out. And knowing that Miami was just way better than everybody in the East. Indiana was the only team with a chance, and we all saw what ended up happening with them. And just all of the injuries in general the last couple of years, all the ACL tears to big-time stars is just very frustrating, you know. You don't have a lot of stars in the All-Star game and in the NBA playoffs, so I wasn't looking as excited. This was probably the least amount of basketball I've watched in the regular season.
Steve. I mean, that's really what drives them on a game-to-game basis.
I did watch the playoffs. The playoffs were really, really good.
Is that early in his career,
at least the Western Conference playoffs.
At both ends of the floor, and as his career has gone
so I'm off to a good start, 7-0 start. Again, I apologize that we both have on white jerseys. This is ridiculous. Such a rookie move.
Now he's still a very effective player, but the Spurs have become more of a
I meant to put the time down too.
And that one's good by
LeBron taking it to the hole. So
give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the
who do I think is going to win the championship? Last year I picked the Spurs in 7, and I was very happy with that pick.
And there's the call on
they were obviously in position to win the championship. The closest I've ever seen the team to having the championship and not winning it before is Game 6, which has been talked about all year. How that went down.
Into different positions over the course of his career.
Well, for Tim Duncan, I don't think it was hard at all because it's all about winning.
Get buckets.
For him, it's not about the numbers as long as he contributes to winning, and that makes him happy. So
yeah, I was very happy with that pick. I was
it wasn't a big deal.
Devastated the way that ended up going down, and I'm picking the Spurs again this year.
Parker with the steal.
It's no secret.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. The feet to Duncan.
Let's get him. Oh crap!
Here's Leonard. Dishes to Splitter. Kicks it to Parker.
Hit that.
Green.
Danny Green, the record setter. 3-pointers in the NBA Finals. Let's go. Let's go.
That's a sweet start.
Crap, that was on me. I was feeling myself.
Into that lead a little bit. Way to
Let's go.
And the basket is
So yeah, I'm rolling with the Spurs again this year, and I'm not trying to be unbiased. Like last year, I was doing videos trying to be unbiased, but skip it. I'm a Spurs fan. Why be unbiased? So yes, I'm hoping that they win. Good rebound, Splitter. I'm hoping they win. I think they will, man. They're a better team from top to bottom. They have a better coach.
here's Parker.
Miami has the better player, but
Leonard, the pass to Parker.
Spurs are very focused.
Parker left side.
I think they're going to get it
Just
this
5
year.
to shoot. Back to Leonard. The Spurs need to get a shot
Ooh.
off. Here's Green. That one a little long. And Clark,
let me
as you were
focus.
saying, the trio of LeBron, Wade, and Bosh all have options in their
Dang it.
contracts to become free agents in 2014 if they choose to. And Steve, you have to think that at least one or two of them might exercise that right.
Well, you know LeBron will, because he's
let me get my head in the
athlete
game.
probably in the history of sports. He's worth 10 times what he
You need
makes.
to get your nose
But
in.
it's going to be interesting to see what Miami does here the next couple of years with their roster.
Here's
Great
Ginobili
shot.
after the made shot from Hazard. Diao, he's guarded by Battier.
What the heezy?
Trying for it, and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Dang it.
Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and
calm
see how
down.
the playoff
Bring
race
it
is
in.
shaping up. You look at Indiana.
Remember, work the
they
ball.
continue to play strong
ball
basketball, not
movement.
utterly dominant as the last part of the season
What else?
grinds toward the playoffs.
I was wanting to
And it
talk
looks
about
like
more,
guys, they'll
but
hold on to that number one
I'm very
spot the whole
distracted
way
by
there.
the commentating.
And checking out Miami.
I'm
Right on
wondering
their
if
tail,
I should
vying
just
to
turn
move
it
up
off
and take
or
over
turn the
if they get
audio
the
off.
chance.
Pass the ball.
Checking out Miami, they've been taking care of business all season
Wondering if I
long.
should turn
and
the audio
very
off
much looking
altogether.
forward to the playoffs.
Yeah, you know, the regular season is a marathon. They've tallied a great record to this point, but really, it's all about positioning and preparing themselves for the postseason.
All right, let's
Ray
go.
Allen, he's checked in for the Heat.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Parker kicks to Bellinelli.
Go
And
left.
Ginobili. Here we go. The dish to
Work.
Bellinelli. Parker. Knocked away.
What the heezy?
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
You know, you survey other point guards in the league and ask them who their toughest assignment is, and a lot of them will tell you it's Tony Parker.
Hopefully there's no
His ability
2K
to weave in
experts
and out
playing
at the
because
speed he
I haven't
does
played 2K
just
in
drives
forever.
would-be defenders mad over the course of 4 quarters. Parker is always
And
in
like I
attack
say, I just got
Wade
this.
gets the
I
bucket.
just got this yesterday.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the
I
finger
haven't
roll.
played 2K13 in
Spurs leading by
forever. I did
4.
play right when the Donald Sterling thing happened, so I could do
Parker
a
left
video,
side.
but before that, I haven't played.
Defended by Cole.
So,
Bellinelli
Don't do it.
dishes to Diao. He feeds it to Bellinelli. Inside. Bonner passes to Diao.
what happened
He
to?
kicks it to Parker. To end the drought. It's
Good
good.
shot.
The assist that time from Diao.
I don't know if
you
that was a
mentioned
good
the
shot,
penetration ability
actually,
of Tony
but
Parker.
man,
He really has become the focal point
I need to get
of the
back on
Spurs
these.
drive and kick offense, Steve. So fun to watch.
Yeah, you talk about his speed and quickness, but it's really all about the overall skill level, the ability
All
to
right,
finish it
Ginobili, we
in the
need you
lane.
to take over.
The knockdown jump shooting,
They can't
the
stop
free
me.
throw shooting also improved. It's
stop
incredible
you.
how well-rounded Parker has become.
Is he the fastest point guard, you think, in the NBA?
I would say
Yeah,
yes.
stop.
And here is Parker. Following the three from
Bellinelli
Ray
with the
Allen.
three.
Bellinelli with the
What
three.
the? That was
Cannot
bad.
hit. So the Heat,
how we
their
let
last
these boys
game, a
come
win
back?
against Indiana.
Well, Kevin, they constructed
He- they were
perfect
able to
offensive game
withstand.
plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
12-2
Powerless is a good
run.
way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely
All
to
right.
see that many uncontested baskets again
I gotta
anytime
focus.
soon.
Come on.
So it's the Spurs now. Shane Battier getting his three to go.
Come here.
Parker outside. Ginobili attacking. Out to Parker. Here's the three.
But,
And it's D. Wade with the rebound. By
late.
himself. Now that's the break. Throw down with force. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
okay,
Well, that's a great
let me get myself together. Like I said, I was going to talk about the season and the playoffs and the finals, but it's really hard to try to play and to really talk about those things.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of
And I don't want to just get my butt whipped on this
And the
video.
other thing we're seeing is
But-
great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution.
All right,
ball
let's talk
movement,
about
player
the
movement,
let's talk about the
setting up
playoffs.
assists.
I was thinking about, let's say Miami stays together, and I'm not a, speaking of Miami in 2K14, if you're not a fan of LeBron or Drake, you're gonna have a hard time
It's stolen.
getting through this game because LeBron's big square head is everywhere with the different videos and game modes
Rejected by
and
Diao. Some nice
path
ball
to
movement here by
greatness
the
and
Heat.
his pictures
Wade
everywhere. when you first turn the game on, Drake started from the bottom is on repeat while you creating a player. So, and one, yes. So if you don't like LeBron, you don't like Drake and all them cats, you might have a hard time getting through NBA 2K14.
On the opponent's home floor.
But anyway, I'm trying to look forward to next year and looking at the East and trying to say if Miami stays together, will anybody be able to beat Miami? And the way I see it, man, it's like no. Because Indiana, I'm sorry, Indiana, but they wound up being just an embarrassment and got embarrassed and had one of the all-time collapses in the last 2 months of the season. And they showed how fragile they are mentally, how they just collapsed. You know, Chicago, no Rose, and even if Rose comes back, we still need a second score, which we have not had. So, as much as I love Chicago, you know, we wouldn't be able to beat Miami, I don't think. Brooklyn, they don't got a shot. You know, they're nowhere near Miami. I mean, the gap is just, seems like the gap's about to get even bigger. So you have to look at the young teams like Washington. You know, they're not going to be ready to beat Miami next year. You know, they got a really good team. So I don't know. So this is frustrating. Somebody has to step up. Good take, Kawhi. You know, New York went from second to missing the playoffs. So also, I don't know. The West is fun to watch. The West is good every year, but yeah, we need some more teams in the East, man, for this to be more interesting. Or they need to just take the best 16 teams instead of taking 8 from the East and 8 from the West. So I'm hoping that there's more parity in the East next year and that there's less injuries. I think that'll make the game or the season much more exciting. I've been saying that NBA season is way too long, and it'll probably be a much better product if it was like 50 games long instead of 82 plus the playoffs. But you know that'll never happen. They'll never do anything to take money away. But that's something I've kind of wanted because I'm tired of the injuries and
it's LeBron with the drive, and that one's good.
The poor play down the stretch with teams getting tired.
Second bucket of the night.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end.
Let me get some buckets and we'll get back to that.
And Bellinelli kicks to Green.
Oop.
8 feet away.
Good shot.
Gets it to go.
Yes.
And the Spurs lead by 3. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Victory elude them last time in San Antonio.
It's a lot of good teams in the West.
Yeah, they really took it on the
It'll be interesting to see what happens with the Spurs. Like, I'm wondering what's going to happen once Duncan does retire. I don't know if that'll be next year or not, but who's going to really take over as the face of that franchise? And Popovich was saying Kawhi Leonard. He's really good. I just don't know if he could carry a team, you know, be that go-to guy at the end of the games. I don't know. We'll see. And yeah, you got about 10 teams in the West every year.
Well, I mean, the defense was outstanding. Now, you got to give some credit where credit is due. But they also were a little sloppy at times with the ball.
Somebody get back!
Here's LeBron.
Yeah, his square head dunk.
I don't know if this is the time for that kind of play. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points.
Tired of his square head, man.
Clark, he had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that.
Where'd Ginobili at?
Go. Who cares?
Back to Leonard. Outside, Green.
Yes.
And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Made you jump, Baldy.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Hit that, you wide open. Good shot,
The
Bellinelli.
17-footer goes
Bellinelli.
down. Bellinelli's got his first basket.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Here's Haslem.
Give me that.
Rejected by Splitter.
Let's go.
Outside,
I'll pull it out.
Leonard. Back to Green.
Who's running point? Bellinelli? What?
There's 154
Come on, Pop.
left in the first half.
doing?
Shot clock at 6. Bellinelli passes to Split. Dishes to
Fudge
Green.
cake.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Well, really the heart and soul of this
I'm
Miami
not
team in a
handling
lot
the
of ways,
substitutions. I thought
born and
Popovich
raised
would be
in
able
Miami.
to.
He's played his
But he
entire
has
decade-long
Bellinelli in
career
that
with
point
the Heat,
guard.
and just a tough,
Can we get Tony Parker or Patty Mills? Or Ginobili? I have him run the
Backing
point.
down is LeBron. Fades away.
Get that.
And again, LeBron missing.
All right, let's go point.
Defense in the
Bellinelli.
paint, they're making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Leonard dishes to Green.
Oops. I didn't mean to shoot that.
Hits
I mean,
a three-point
this
bomb.
shot.
Now it's a
Exactly how
6-point
I planned.
Spurs lead. And back to Haslam. He helped lift the Florida Gators program back to prominence. Took them all the way to the NCAA championship game, playing at center of all positions.
It was really heavy back then at Florida. He had to lose a lot of weight before he was ready.
You know
to
who
play.
I do root for in Miami?
To play first.
Greg Golden.
Heart and soul
And
of
I
the
hope he gets some playing
organization ever
time.
since.
It's
Bellinelli
unfortunate.
off the pitch from
Pick it
Splitter.
wrong.
And Bellinelli kicks to Splitter.
Hold on.
Green, the pass to Bellinelli. And there's the feed to Duncan.
Take him to school.
Foul call that
It's just
time on the way
unfortunate
up.
seeing
They'll get
somebody's
the 2 chances at the
dreams
free throw
and
line
goals and career taken
You talk
away
about the
from
sustained
something out of their
greatness
control.
for a
Injuries
future Hall
suck.
of
It's
Famer
not
Tim
fair.
Duncan.
And
How about this number?
what's even worse is
13.
oh,
That's the number of consecutive
public
seasons
perception and
to
social
begin his
media
career in
these
which
days,
Duncan was named
and everybody that
All-NBA
kills athletes that
and
gets
All-Defensive
injured.
Team. 6 more times
Y'all
than
gonna stop
anyone
talking
else
about Derrick
in
Rose.
league history. Enough said. End of story.
Shoot.
First ballot.
He'll
Hall of
whoop
Fame.
your head.
Going back to Duncan, probably more important to him than the individual
Duncan, you gotta hit those
accolades.
free throws, man.
Steve, have been the team successes during his time in San Antonio.
No doubt. I mean, Duncan is just a winner. He's gone to the finals now 14 years apart. First in
Hurry up
99,
while
then
he
again in
posing. Come on.
2013. Pretty remarkable.
Come on.
27 seconds left here in the second. Parker with it.
All right, Parker, you gotta
Averaging
break this
16
dude down.
points a game.
Get out the way.
Shot clock at 5.
Nice.
And it's good. Parker's
So I
got
was
his
trying
second
to,
bucket
I
of the
wanted to
game
get
to go.
some teardrops going.
LeBron with it. From deep. He got it
Yes.
up that time, but it wouldn't fall
All
for
right,
him.
we got
And the first half is now in the book.
Now, presented by
We
Spurs.
got this.
Thanks for being with us here on 2K Sports every day.
Danny Green
play
is
up
the
the
leading
Spring
scorer. Interesting.
halftime report.
Well, that's not
presented
interesting
by
because he can make it
Springs.
rain from 3.
And a view here of the beautiful San Antonio River.
San
As we
Antonio.
welcome you back to the
Charles
game.
Barkley, you gonna stop talking about my city.
Well, the rock
You gonna
solid
get off San
quarter there for
Antonio.
Green. He's got
Talking
8
about big
points.
old women
He's
down
picked up
there.
6 points
Look
from
in the
behind
mirror.
arc.
His outside stroke has looked
Get off
really
my
good
city.
today.
Here's Chalmers.
Got some
Looking
big
for
old
his
women
first
down there.
basket
I get so
steal
tired of hearing them
Here's
say
who
that.
Eric Spoelstra
I'm like,
starting the
how's
second
that the first thing
At the
out
forward
of
spots,
everything
James
there's to
against
think about with San
Chalmers
Antonio?
and
The
D.
first
Wade
thing
on
he
the
thinks
guard.
about, oh, big old women down there. He don't think about the
Hanging in the
Spurs.
middle.
He
Passes
think,
it to
and I'm
LeBron.
like, where was he hanging out and how was his experience so bad that it's
Shot clock at 2.
so etched in his mind that
From
San Antonio
outside.
is big old women?
A rebound by the
It's
Spurs.
ridiculous. It's out of
Splitters
control.
got 3 rebounds now in this one.
It's funny, yeah. It's kind of funny, but
Parker
ignorant.
against LeBron. Parker dishes to Leonard.
oh, big old women down there. That's a gold mine for Weight Watchers.
It's off his foot, and it's whistled a kick.
It was funny if you saw the video
Heat on
of that
D.
dude that was
They trail by 6.
messing with him at that hotel.
Parker kicks to
Chuck's
Leonard.
gonna whoop his
6 to
head.
shoot. Back to
Hit
Parker.
that.
And
Money.
again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Money.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Again, I really apologize for us wearing the same color
As
jerseys.
with a
This is
screen on
ridiculous.
Green. The drive
Freak.
by Wade. And 2
This
free
is
throws
just
coming
stupid.
up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And as he has gained more experience in the league, Wade has taught himself to rely a bit more on his jump shot and a little less on attacking the rim. But still, you see his confidence really lies in his ability to attack the lane.
Get that rebound, Duncan.
Both good from the line that time.
Pop, can you
And
put
Wade,
Ginobili
still a
back
player
in,
who
please?
thrives on getting in the lane, Clark, and for his career, under 30% from long range.
Yeah, you know, his jump shot is more of a mid-range weapon, quite honestly. He loves the bank shot,
work the
loves
ball.
the floaters, and is always looking to get somebody
go,
in the
Duncan.
air
Go to
with
work.
that pump fake. And usually, more times than
Shoot.
not, guys
I was
bite
trying to.
and he gets free
He
throws.
got his circle.
And these are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA.
trying to spin
showing you
on
the
him.
top shooting teams in the league. That's the name of the game.
That's the
putting
only thing,
ball
like,
in the basket. Number one, the
It
Heat.
seemed like a
The
couple
Spurs
buttons
second.
changed from
Well,
year
these
to
two
year.
teams have been consistent all
And
season.
I'm used
Thanks
to the
having
hop step being
several great
circle.
shooters on both
I was
squads.
killing on
I think they've had
2K13
great
with that hop
offensive
step.
game plans as well as understanding
Oh,
how to get the ball
stop
to their
stopping the
best
clock.
shot making.
Now we get a chance to check out the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Since the All-Star break, he's been superb. 9th in steals, 10th in three-point shooting, and he's been using his size and quickness to great effect defensively. He's in the
Boys,
top 20
Diop
in
been
the
killing
league
this year.
in blocks per game.
And Steve, I think we
played
should
very
take a
well
look
in the
back at his
playoffs,
top
and
10 steals
he has a
ranking
good
that you
all-around
mentioned a
game.
bit ago. I
Handle
mean,
the
that's
rock.
impressive.
Like when he
This guy
pushes the
gets it
ball, he's
done.
in control.
Jumps
He
the
can
passing
shoot.
lanes when
and he
appropriate,
can pass.
but he also can pick the pocket of the ball handler too.
Good pickup.
And Haslam kicks to Chalmers. Pass to LeBron. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. LeBron right side.
Really?
The finger roll finish at the bucket.
That's garbage.
LeBron's got 10.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Let's see what the smart play is.
Parker passes to Green.
I never do this.
Leonard on the wing. Back to Green. Parker left side.
Hey, I keep getting down to the bottom of the shot clock.
And there's the
On who?
3-second violation.
Oh,
Check out the standings in the Western Conference and see
You're
how the
just giving
playoff
away
race is shaping
possessions,
up.
man.
Taking a look at San Antonio. Very strong season they've had, always
It's fair.
at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first
I mean,
place
full
in
court
contention
press.
for that.
Come on.
Exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And checking out Oklahoma City, right at second place.
give him the
When I
ball.
look at San Antonio, they've been taking care of business all season long and very much
Oops.
looking forward to the playoffs.
Yeah, you know,
Get
the
back on
regular
me.
season is a marathon.
Dang it.
They've tallied a great record
That's
at
on
this
me.
point, but really, it's
On
all
me
about
for it.
positioning and
That was on me.
preparing themselves for the
on.
postseason.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
Shoot, that
I
wasn't
agree,
smart.
It doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this
I
point.
didn't think Boss was gonna jump.
Chalmers with it. He's picked up by Parker, and Chalmers kicks to Wade.
Ah, I didn't want to switch.
Wade, right side. Here's Haslam.
Really?
Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Haslam's got his second
Ah,
basket
something
of the
in my
night.
eye.
Man, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
And a good one. Defensively and
How much
offensively.
time is left? All right,
It's been
3
a
minutes
terrific
and
stretch
third.
for him.
Come on, dude.
Chris Anderson is checked in
Let's
for the
go.
Heat. San Antonio leading. Parker drives
Ginobili
in.
all day.
Ginobili
Money.
makes no mistake.
what I'm saying,
on the
put
open
him
jump
in,
shot.
man.
Ginobili's got 5.
No, he gonna get buckets.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
That did
Tony
Ginobili
Parker
wrong
had a
with the size
phenomenal
of that ball spot,
2011,
man. It's-
2012 campaign.
They made
but
that thing huge.
As is the case with
They
Greg
could have been a little
Popovich,
nicer.
he challenged Parker to improve upon that
Yes.
last season.
I can't believe they
Popovich
called
told
that
him,
on
Good players
LeBron
can be
in
great
this
for a little
game.
bit, but great
Thank
players
you.
are always great. And that really resonated with Parker.
Let's go.
Spurs leading by
Ginobili
3.
finna get buckets. Finna get
He
buckets.
passes to Ginobili. And the rebound goes to
It's
Anderson.
okay, Ginobili.
That's not his shot.
What you mean that's
guys.
not his shot?
Whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss
Shut
it.
up. Oh, freak.
Here's LeBron, and he finishes it off
Dookie.
with a one-handed jam.
They went on the 10-2
Right there,
run.
we saw Bosch opened up space for the shooter.
I've been
Well
whooping
done.
head if they went on a 12-2 run and the
Think
10-2
about how
run, and
great
I'm still
Parker's
winning.
been. We forgot his career almost
I
came to an
idea.
end in the summer of 2012. This is a
Really?
very interesting part of his career.
All right, no
That's
more
right.
threes,
He's
man.
an
Unless he's
innocent
just wide
bystander
open.
at a club in New York when a melee erupted, and Bottles were thrown. You got a shard of glass that penetrated.
Let's see what's in the
almost through his
news.
left eye.
Talking about
Easily
Kevin
could have
Love
lost his
and
vision
Carmelo
and lost his
Anthony
career.
possibly going to Boston.
San Antonio's gotten a success
I don't
rate
know
of
what
just
Kevin
over
Love's
50% from three-point tonight. 4
Dang,
of 7
Ginobili.
shooting. Ginobili can't get that
Melo
one
neither,
to fall.
because most people were saying
Rebounds are
he'll be
split
best fit in
just about down
Chicago,
the middle in this game,
which
Clark.
I'd venture
I
to
would
guess
be
whichever
happy
team is
with. I
able to
think he'd become a
maintain
better
that
player.
energy
If
level on
Thibodeau's
the
still the
glass,
coach, he's
will
going to
have
be
the
playing
upper hand
great
the rest of the
defense
way.
and be that scoring option we've been
Wade
needing.
dishes to LeBron.
But he just seems like one of those players that
Kicks it to Chalmers.
that don't really fit on any
Nobody
team,
near him. He'll normally make that one.
because he's a ball stopper, and you know it's okay to be a ball stopper. Kobe's a ball
109 left
stopper,
here in the third
but
quarter.
Kobe
Parker
plays
passes to
defense,
Ginobili.
and you know he finds other ways to win if needed. Where Melo is just
Ginobili
like
left side. 5 to
he ain't
shoot.
scoring, he ain't doing
Parker
nothing.
kicks to Leonard.
Good shot.
That drops, and it comes off an assist.
But yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do. Kevin Love, you know he's up out of there, but I don't know where he's gonna wind up.
They really want to find that
It's
igniter
interesting
here.
because both of those guys are kind of labeled as losers.
Gotta get going. Here's Wade. A terrific shot on
Melo's
the
not a
turnaround.
loser.
Wade's
He's
got
not
8.
losing.
Now you gotta love the footwork.
The verdict is still out on Kevin Love. I don't think he's a loser, but you know,
Chalmers
still hasn't
against
been to the
Parker.
playoffs. Shoot.
Kicks it out to Ginobili.
Ricky Rubio called him out saying he's not a leader.
Dish now to Diao.
I'm not playing good offense right now.
Parker outside. He feeds it to Ginobili.
Good
And
shot.
again, it's
Just like we
San
drew it
Antonio
up.
with a 3.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the
I
three-point
forgot we're
shot
still
at that
pressing. Get that.
Agreed, Clark. They poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open
I don't
looks.
need my
behind
old
the
guys
arc.
getting tired.
Back to LeBron. Lets it go with a 3.
Get a rebound. Shoot.
Another shot.
Yes.
And released it in time. but it's off the
5-point
mark.
game.
And we've reached the end of the third.
One more quarter. And this is the prediction for the NBA Finals.
And we're set to start the action.
San Antonio versus Miami Heat.
Except
Except they won't be wearing the same color jerseys because that's just silly. That was my mistake. Oh,
You know, one of the
free!
big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their
Does the,
offense throughout the game.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark,
The,
is scoring
what you
a
call
lot of
it?
points off turnovers,
What's the right
forcing
knob
mistakes
called?
and
I didn't know
catching
that.
A moment
That was
now
used
to
to
reset
shoot.
the lineups. Brought to us by
Just trying to
Gatorade.
cross.
All fueled up here for the fourth
Hold
quarter.
on.
On the
How you
court
do
for San
moves?
Antonio. Green teams with Leonard on the wings. Duncan out there with Matt Bonner. And it's
Oh.
Parker in at the 1 spot.
Oh, okay. R2.
Parker right side. Kicks it out
Hit
to
that.
Leonard.
Kawhi. Oh, why y'all missing open
That's a
shots?
tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
All right, let's stay on
Pass to
LeBron.
Wade. He dishes it to Cole.
Stay on his blockhead. Don't let Norris Cole go all the way to the
Plays it up
cup.
and
Come
banks it
on,
in.
dog.
Boy, poor defense
Come on,
at both
better
ends.
than that.
Kind of reminds me of your teams, Clark.
Parker to
Not
just start
exactly.
breaking
We did give a
ankles.
little better effort. I mean, neither squad really digging in at that end. At least we tried to play defense.
Nah, Duncan. Duncan.
Duncan dishes to Parker. Kicks it out to Leonard.
Should have
Tries
jumped
it from
into
19.
him. Dang it.
Offensive rebound. Bonner
Oh, I
passes
should
to
have shot
Green.
that.
Parker outside. Spurs passing it around. Leonard kicks to Duncan. Haslam on him.
Hit that,
Goes
Duncan.
back
There
up.
we go.
Duncan with the bucket.
That's all day.
And the Spurs lead by 3. And Miami shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one.
Duncan on Haslam. That's a mismatch for
Here's
Duncan.
Cole.
In Duncan's
Kicks it to
favor, so
LeBron.
I'm going to try to go back to Duncan.
Feeds to
On the other
Haslam.
side. Oh, I thought I had it. Oh, should have had it again. This dude can't dribble.
As the Spurs gain possession.
Hey, we love
That's
it.
embarrassing because he's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
Ray
We
Allen
need to
is
get
checked
some
in
pick
for
and roll
Dwayne Wade.
action going with Tim Duncan
And here is Parker.
Parker. Supposed to be setting the screen. There you go, Parker.
That's good.
You know, he's not the most flashy point guard.
Tony Parker is cold, man. I can't believe that he's been so slept on his whole career. I mean, same thing with Tim Duncan. It took forever for people to start recognizing how good he is because he's so boring. I'm sorry, good basketball is boring. I'm sorry they don't have all kinds of drama.
Often you'll see him go right into a bigger guy, take the contact, and still find a way to finish the play.
Dang, Duncan. Splitter.
Here's Splitter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I'm sorry they just
right
go about the business of playing basketball. I mean, do y'all really like teams that talk a whole lot of trash and start fights? Indiana was really annoying this year. And I apologize to Indiana fans because, shoot, I was hoping for the best for them, man. But I don't like when teams start to call each other out and talk trash
and he's good on the second.
Start fights and all that stuff, man. It's annoying.
The Heat trailed by 6.
Get that. Dang it.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter.
Don't let him score.
Here's Chalmers.
Freak.
The feather touch on the finger roll.
I cannot stand Mario Chalmers.
Now Parker.
Why is Ginobili not in, dude? What is Popovich doing?
And the pass to Split.
Pass.
Outside, Green. Leonard. Parker dishes to Duncan.
And one.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Udonis Haslem.
Come on, Timmy.
And that one misses. Otto Ginobili's checked in for Daniel Green.
There we go,
Good
Timmy.
on the second free throw.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game.
5-point game.
The Heat trailed by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Who's the point guard right now?
Time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Dang it.
And Chalmers kicks to Haslem. And
good block, Parker on Haslem. Let's go. Let's go. Hit that, Ginobili. Boom. In your face, Ray Allen. That's supposed to be you. But it's Ginobili this year. Let's go.
Here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Chalmers kicks to Haslem.
What you gonna do, Butterfingers? Blockade. Nope.
Releases from 15.
Come on.
There's the bucket. Good.
Really,
that
LeBron?
mid-range jump shot, maybe an underutilized tool
y'all
in
gonna
today's
press,
NBA, but it's really serving this team well.
In fact, it very well might be the strongest area of their game offensively.
Eat some clock. I'm doing the ice on you. You're in the way. Supposed to be helping with the spacing.
Ginobili left side. 4 on the shot clock. Parker defended by Chalmers. Ginobili.
I didn't think that was going in. That was a terrible possession.
And lots of contact there.
Good foul. Make sure you're not getting an and one. I would rather not foul,
Pretty plain and simple.
Especially not Ray Allen. One of the greatest shooters of all times. But
so the first one drops, and that
this is crunch
the
time.
margin to just 4.
Come on, good decisions. And I'm thinking instead of trying to eat the clock, we need to just look for an opportunity to score. I ain't trying to get a shot clock violation or a bad shot. It was real life, I would say, eat the clock.
Parker
trying to get a shot. Duncan.
Passes it to Duncan.
Come on, Duncan.
Nice defense for Haslem.
Dude, it was like last year in Game 6. Game 6.
Easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
But I didn't think he got on.
Y'all collapsing.
It's hard to draw
really down the bonus?
players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it
Alright, it's a
inside.
1-point game. 56 seconds
Thought
left.
he was settling a bit in the front.
Come on.
Tremendous job at the foul line as usual. You can always bank on it in these situations.
Ginobili up top, defended by Allen. Duncan kicks to Parker. He passes to Splitter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Ginobili outside from downtown. Again, the miss by
Shoot,
Ginobili.
come on, y'all. Let's play some D.
They've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Chalmers. Kicks it to Allen to take the lead.
Yes,
again,
thank
it's the
you.
Heat missing. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those.
Oh, Ray Allen was about to go Ray Allen on
There,
us.
you got to try to extend
Not
the game.
going to see it.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Good shot.
First, and that will put them up by 2.
Come on, Parker. Good shot,
So he
baby.
drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Come on, let's hold on for this victory.
He looks cool as can be. So big.
Come on, San
Give them
Antonio.
that 3-point lead.
You can do it this year. Make it right.
And so here is Miami. Wade gets a screen from Haslam. And what a sensational
Ginobili
bucket
with
to
it.
bring them within 1.
Watch out. D-Wade is caught fire.
And there's the intentional
Come on,
foul. No
Ginobili.
choice but to stop the clock here. He
Good
hits
shot.
the first one, and that will
Good
put them
shot.
up by 2.
Come on, Ginobili. Do it for Argentina. No!
Convert on the second. That misses. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're
All right,
losing
y'all.
by
No
2.
threes.
9
Where's Ray
seconds
Allen?
left in the game.
Where is he?
And here's Haslam.
Not in.
And it's Wade penetrating. Rejected.
Yes!
Throws the
Game time, baby!
Stuffed it. And
Split it with the game-winning block.
one-man
San Antonio
And so it's
50,
San Antonio who
Miami
split tie
Heat
with the lead.
48.
And Clark Dillon was
2014.
quite a nail-biter.
Yeah,
That's
it was
what I'm
tight.
talking about.
Their guys were able to come up with big
That's how you
plays
come
down
through in the clutch,
stretch.
baby.
That's the difference.
It's Mighty Joe
Thank you
W
for
here,
joining us for this
and I'm picking San Antonio for the 2014 NBA Finals
For Clark,
championship.
Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. We'll
I'm
see
looking
you next
forward
time.
to it. I
Last
know
but
it's
not
going to be a
least,
great series.
here is your Jordan
And it's time for
player of the
somebody
game,
to beat the Miami
Tony
Heat.
Parker.
The time is now. Who's the player of the game? Tony Parker. So again, if you have PlayStation Plus, this is free right now, so make sure you go and pick it up. Thanks again for checking out the channel. I appreciate all of the love, the views, the likes, the comments, everything. The subscriptions, I appreciate it so much. If you would like to, me to check out anything of yours or subscribe, I would happily do so. And yeah, be sure to add me on the PlayStation Network at The Mighty Joe 3. I've been having a great time with you all, and I would like to continue and keep it all going. Thanks again, and I will talk to you all later. Peace out.